In this session, we are going to understand in detail about green entrepreneurship. In the previous sessions, we have been understanding that how to start a business, what are the stages and steps to be learned before starting a business. This green entrepreneurship, is a different concept that how to start a business and run it in an eco-friendly way, or maybe function in a sustainable model. So green entrepreneurship actually refers to establishing and operating the businesses, uh, paying more attention to or giving priority to the environmental sustainability and social responsibility aspect. Actually, it is when an entrepreneur is starting a business, the main objective is to earn profits and produce goods and services, sell them in the market for the final consumers, and in turn earn the profits from that. But at the same time, while producing the goods and services, there are certain externalities of a business. That is the maybe. We are also at the same time creating pollution, damaging the environment, etc. The side effects, we can say, or externalities. And at the same time, we are also responsible, which damages the environment. So we are being an entrepreneur, no doubt one should go for earning profits, but at the same time, we have the responsibility towards the society as well as the environment. So green entrepreneurship explores into these aspects of doing the business. So in this form of entrepreneurship, actually the individuals or organization, they seek to create a venture that generates profits and addresses no doubt it generates profit, but at the same time it addresses the pressing environmental challenges also. Green entrepreneurs are committed to developing and producing the products, services and technologies that positively impacts the planets. So this often involves employing resource efficient practices, incorporating clean and sustainable technologies, and embracing the eco-friendly design principles. So, because here social responsibility is fundamental, with green entrepreneurs engaging in community initiative, advocating for the fair trade practices, and fostering the consumer awareness about environmental issues. Financial viability is not overlooked, obviously. The green entrepreneurs, they aim to build profitable enterprises which will contribute to the growth of a green economy, a sustainable economy. So collaboration and networking plays a very significant role, as a partnership with the like-minded organizations and a networking within the green business community. It helps to amplify the impact of these businesses in all, and overall, we can say that green entrepreneurship represents a very holistic or a very complete approach to business that seeks to harmonize the economic success with environmental and social well-being. So I hope the concept behind the green entrepreneurship is clear. That is, we do business, at the same time we maintain a sustainable environment and a sustainable society. Some of the definitions can be discussed here, because which has been developed by various experts. We can see that while specific definitions of green entrepreneurship may vary slightly among the authors, but they generally revolve around the idea of creating businesses that prioritize the environmental sustainability and social responsibility. Let us just go through some of them. For example, one of them given by Shane and Venkataraman, they have defined, these authors, they define the green entrepreneurship as the pursuit of environmental and social goals through innovative business activities. They emphasize the importance of identifying and exploiting the opportunities to create sustainable solution that addresses the environmental challenges. Another definition by Schaefer, given in 2002, M. Schaefer described the green entrepreneurship as the pursuit of environmentally friendly business opportunities. He emphasized on the integration of ecological concerns into the entrepreneurial process, encouraging the development of products and services that are not only profitable but also they contribute positively to the environment. Another definition, as put before you by Hall and Lennox, Denke and Lennox, that is, they emphasize on the role of green entrepreneurship in fostering sustainable innovation. They define it as the creation and expansion and transformation of business that contribute to the environmental sustainability through the development and implementation of the products, services, and the processes. So before going deep into understanding more about green entrepreneurship, first let us check out what are the elements of green entrepreneurship. As we said that it is referred, the green entrepreneurship is referred to the practice of starting and operating the business which focuses on addressing the environmental issues as well as sustainability challenges. It aims to create and promote the product and services in such a way so that they are environment friendly and they promote sustainable environment, and at the same time they also generate they generate profit to the business. So to go into that, we have to know the elements of green entrepreneurship. There they are. First, it is the environmental impact. The first element is the environmental impact. In environmental impact, we must go for resource efficiency. Actually, resource efficiency. Actually, this means that green entrepreneurs, they prioritize the efficient use of resources, including energy, water, as well as raw material, in order to minimize the environmental impact. Environmental impact means that maybe they do not lead to wastage of these resources, maybe energy, maybe water, or maybe the raw material, which further deteriorate or maybe they disbalance the environmental equation. They prioritize the effective and efficient use of these resources. They emphasize on waste reduction. Because they always focus on developing the products and services in such a way that generates minimum wastage, encourage the recycling part, or maybe contributing to the circular economy. A circular economy is the new concept which is gaining popularity these days. Circular economy means that whatever product has been used and now it is thrown away, as maybe it cannot be used now further. So what do we do? That we collect all the wasted product, for example plastics, and we try to melt it all and maybe recycle it and reproduce it into different products which can be used as a fresh product. So that is the concept of circular economy. So this green entrepreneurship promotes circular economy. They promote recycling. They also, another element in terms of innovation and technology, they promote clean technologies. Actually, they leverage clean and sustainable technologies to develop the eco-friendly products and services. This will include renewable energy solutions, energy efficient technologies, and lead to waste reduction innovations. Because then the entrepreneur, they go into deep researches how to minimize the waste so that they do not deteriorate the environment further. There is another element called green designing, because here what do? We try to produce the products or maybe design them focusing more on the sustainability parameter, using the eco-friendly material or maybe reusable material and production process. This will help in minimizing the wastage, minimizing the reuse of exhaust or maybe exhaustion of raw materials and other resources. The third very important element is the social responsibility. That is, through green entrepreneurship, community engagement is promoted, or community engagement is encouraged. Green entrepreneurs, they often engage the local communities to address. Local communities means local people living in the nearby areas, to address the environmental issues collaboratively. This may involve this can be done maybe by educating them, maybe generating awareness or creating awareness, developing, providing the awareness campaign by advertising and marketing about the green products, and community-based projects also. They also have another element as fair trade practices. To understand this, we can say that many green entrepreneurs prioritize fair labor practices and ethical sourcing of materials, ensuring that their business operations contribute positively to the social well-being of the people living around, or maybe the consumers. Next is the market orientation. Here, the first component is the consumer awareness. Green entrepreneurs, they recognize the importance of consumer awareness and education, because until unless the consumers are aware or educated, they are not familiar with the losses or the damages that is happening to the environment. They won't be, they have to be sensitized in these terms, because only once they understand, they are going to take considerable measures, and they will be consuming in a very sensible way in order to minimize or damage the environment. Green entrepreneurs, they recognize, they aim to create products and services that resonates with environmentally conscious consumers. Market development also, that is, they seek to create and expand the markets for sustainable products, contributing to the growth of the green economy. So, further, we have the policy advocacy for maybe sustainability. Green entrepreneurs, they promote policies supporting sustainability and environmentally friendly practices. This will maybe they can involve lobbying for regulations that incentivizes the green initiatives, and maybe they ask to penalize the environmentally harmful practices. They go for agitation. They go for revolution against the unethical practices, and maybe some of the activities in such a way so that the people or the companies or the government are discouraged in a certain direction, which leads to the damage of the, or maybe disbalance of the environment. Next element that is important is the financial viability, because running any businesses without profits obviously is not possible. It's not practical, and therefore while the primary focus will remain on the environmental impacts, the green entrepreneurs also understand the importance of financial sustainability, and therefore they aim to create a very profitable businesses that can attract investment and continue to grow. So we must understand that these green entrepreneurs, they do not only focus on the sustainable part or society part. They also keep a check on the financial feasibility of the business, viability of the business. Only then, because they know that only then they can sustain with their own business in the market. And the last element is collaboration and networking, which will include the partnership. Green entrepreneurs, they often collaborate with the like-minded organizations, the NGOs, the government agencies, to amplify their impact, to address the environmental challenges collectively. Because once together, they can have a stronger impact, they can have a stronger say in the society, and they can encourage others also to join them in order to work in the direction of maintaining a sustainable environment. And then building a network within the green business community, it will help them to share the knowledge, the resources, and maybe they'll be sharing the best practices that can be followed, etc., etc. So these are some of the key components, and we now come to understand that green entrepreneurship, it is it plays a very important role in the transition towards a more sustainable and environmentally friendly global economy. So by combining the business acumen with the commitment to environmental stewardship, green entrepreneurs, they contribute to developing the solution that addresses the pressing ecological challenges. Why is green entrepreneurship important? Why? What are its significance? Why they are the need of the hour? We cannot ignore their importance. So let us just check that how significant they are, in what way they are so significant that now we cannot do without green entrepreneurship. It is getting more and more popular day by day, especially in the developed nations, developed countries. The first importance of green entrepreneurship is that it has a very, very positive environmental impact. It promotes resource conservation. First point. When it is promoting the resource conservation, that means it is trying to minimize the usage of resources, leading to minimum wastage, and adopting the eco-friendly technologies in order to reduce the business's overall environmental footprint. Then next is biodiversity conservation. That is, by developing and supporting environmentally friendly practices, green entrepreneurs, they contribute to the to preserving the ecosystem and the biodiversity. Innovation and technological advancement. Here we talk about the clean technology. Clean technologies actually, they are the sustainable technologies. So green entrepreneurs actually, they derive innovation in clean and sustainable technologies, fostering the development of solution which can address the environmental challenges, and in the pursuit of eco-friendly practices, which often leads to increased efficiency in resource utilization, providing economic benefit and reducing the environmental impact. It contributes to the economic growth, obviously. Green entrepreneurs lead to the creation of new jobs, particularly in industries focused on renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and environmental services. And as consumer awareness grows gradually, the demand for sustainable products and services, they will increase, creating new market opportunities and economic growth in the green sector. Actually, as when our consumers, they become, they are sensitized and they become aware and they are educated about, the consequences that might happen, or maybe what troubles they are creating for the next generation. And then after understanding them, they immediate go for though they go for demanding and consuming more of the product which are which are produced in an eco-friendly way, and therefore this leads to market development. Then we come to the other element, which is social responsibility. Entrepreneurship inculcates social green entrepreneurship inculcates social responsibility to a large extent, because it leads to community engagement. Because these local entrepreneurs, they green entrepreneurs, they often, they engage the local communities, contributing to their social well-being through environmental education, community projects, and maybe fair trade practices. Then there are human health benefits, that is initiative promoting the clean air, water, and soil benefits. Human health leading to improved well-being in the communities. So to this, we can also add the climate change mitigation. As we see that the carbon footprint is increasing and increasing ever since, last so many years through this century. So green entrepreneurship, if it is adopted, if it is done, followed by large number of people, it will actively, it will reduce the greenhouse gas emission by promoting sustainable practices, renewable energy solutions, and energy efficient technologies at the same time. And it also goes for, compels people for adapting the new methods, or maybe sustainable methods. So entrepreneurs in this space, they develop and implement the strategies to help communities adapt to the impact of climate change. Policy influence, how they influence the policy. They advocate for policy changes, in order to policy changes, or maybe to frame the policies that might support the sustainability, which leads to the development of comprehensive regulatory framework, which will encourage responsible behavior or responsible business practices. Circular economy is promoted or is encouraged it's already prevalent in the developed countries, but now it is entering the developing nations too, and it is encouraged and promoted by the respective governments in all the economies. Because green entrepreneurs, they contribute to developing a circular economy by promoting recycling, reusing the material, and minimizing the waste, because all the waste which has been dumped or thrown, it is not left there to be decomposed for maybe taking another 100 years. Immediately that waste can be used for recycling or maybe converting it into a fresh raw material, and then producing the goods accordingly with that material. And then we this also curtails or balances the use of fresh raw material. It checks the use of that, because if we do not use this waste, then we will be using more quantity of the fresh raw materials. Then there is obviously all this circular economy and recycling. This leads to natural resource preservations. The focus is to ensure the long-term availability and availability of the natural resources, and therefore preserving them for the next generation, future generation, is very, very critical and important. That has to be done. And therefore, to get all these things together, or maybe to check to get these results or the outcomes properly and in a fast way, we have to educate the consumers. It plays a very important role in raising awareness among the consumers about the environmental impact of their choices, influencing buying behavior, and encouraging the sustainable consumption, leading to sustainable production also. So we can say that conclude this that the green entrepreneurship, it addresses the pressing environmental challenges. It fosters the economic growth, and it also promotes a social responsibility, which is utmost important. Its significance extends beyond individual businesses in order to contribute to a more sustainable and resilient global economy. Thank you so much. We discussed this much in this session. Thank you.